A girl named Lily hated waiting. She wiggled in lines. She bounced in her seat. She wanted tomorrow to be today. What if you could skip ahead? What if you could live tomorrow right now? This is the story of Lily and a watch that did just that. Lily had bright red hair, tied in two messy pigtails that bounced when she was excited. Which was always, her face was a festival of freckles. One afternoon, she explored her grandmother's attic. Sunlight streamed through a dusty round window, lighting up floating dust motes like tiny golden fairies. Lily, with a curious frown and her head tilted, found a small wooden box. Inside, nestled on purple velvet, was a pocket watch. It was not a normal watch. It was made of swirling gold and silver. Instead of numbers, it had tiny, shifting symbols of suns and moons. The hands did not tick. They hummed. A little note was tucked beside it. It read, "One click for tomorrow. But today pays the price." Lily, her eyes wide with wonder, did not understand the warning. She just saw a solution to her biggest problem, waiting. The next day was her birthday, a whole day away. An eternity. She had a new, bright yellow bicycle waiting for her. She could not wait to ride it. She sat on her fluffy blue rug, her chin in her hands, her expression one of extreme boredom. She looked at the pocket watch. "One little peek won't hurt," she whispered to herself. She clicked the small button on top. The world dissolved into a swirl of gold and blue sparkles. It felt like being scooped up by a gentle, warm wind. Suddenly, she was in her backyard. The sun was bright. There it was. The shiny yellow bicycle. "Wow!" she yelled, her face breaking into a huge grin. She hopped on. She rode around the green grass, her red pigtails flying behind her like ribbons. She rang the little silver bell. It was the best birthday ever. After a while, the world started to feel thin, like a dream. The colors faded. She found herself back on her blue rug. The pocket watch felt warm in her hand. The rest of her day, the day asterisk before asterisk her birthday, felt gray. Her favorite raspberry cookies tasted like cardboard. A funny cartoon on television did not make her laugh. Her face, usually so expressive, was flat. The joy was gone. It had been spent on tomorrow. Lily had a big math test on Friday. She hated studying. She stared at her math book, her brow furrowed in concentration, but the numbers just danced around like little black ants. "I wish this was over," she groaned, flopping dramatically onto her bed. She saw the pocket watch on her nightstand. A mischievous smile spread across her face. Click. A swirl of green and silver sparkles. She was back in her classroom. Her teacher, a kind woman with curly brown hair, was handing back the tests. A big red A was circled on Lily's paper. Yes, she pumped her fist in the air. She had skipped the boring studying and gotten the good grade. The world faded again. She was back on her bed, math book open. The rest of her week felt dull. A trip to the ice cream shop was not exciting. Playing with her dog in the park felt like a chore. The joy from her perfect test score had been borrowed, leaving her days empty. Summer vacation was coming, 2 whole weeks away. The school classroom was hot and stuffy. Lily sat at her little wooden desk, her head propped up on her hand, her expression droopy. She imagined the beach. She could almost smell the salty air and feel the warm sand. It was too far away. That night, she held the pocket watch. She hesitated. She remembered the gray days. But the beach, the ocean. She had to go. Click. A storm of blue and gold sparkles. She stood on a perfect beach. The sun was a warm blanket. The sand was soft and white. The ocean was a sparkling sheet of turquoise. She built a giant sand castle with tall towers and a moat. She chased tiny crabs scuttling across the sand, laughing as they disappeared into their holes. It was perfect. Then the colors began to drain away, like water sinking into sand. She was back in her room. The pocket watch lay on her pillow. It looked duller now. The gold and silver were less bright. The humming was faint. She looked out her window. Her friends were playing outside, their laughter echoing. It sounded distant. She did not want to join them. She knew the day would feel empty. She understood the watch's price. It did not just steal a little joy. It stole all of it. It left nothing behind. She missed the taste of raspberry cookies. She missed laughing at cartoons. She missed the simple happiness of a normal afternoon. Lily picked up the watch. She walked to the attic, her steps slow and thoughtful. The sunbeams were still there, still dancing with the dust. She opened the small wooden box. She placed the watch back on the purple velvet. She closed the lid. She did not need to fast forward anymore. She walked downstairs. The smell of her mom baking cookies filled the air. It smelled wonderful. Lily smiled, a real, genuine smile that reached her eyes. She grabbed a cookie dot. It was warm and sweet, bursting with raspberry flavor. Dot. It was the best cookie she had ever tasted. Because she was here, right now, to enjoy it. The best moments cannot be rushed. You have to be there to live them. Thank you for joining us on this magical adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, little one.